Lisa Doherty. Is Lisa Doherty still in the room? There's Lisa Doherty. All right.
Yes, my name is Lisa Doherty. I am the daughter of the late Mary and John Doherty, and the oldest of 4 daughters, which, kind of has you on a high platform as the oldest of 4. I was also, during this time, I was a freshman at Regina Dominican High School in Wilmette, Illinois. It was Sunday, beginning of May, happened to be Mother's Day, and I was had some homework. I was very studious at the time, and I told my mother that I was going to Kathleen O'Grady's house to study on this Sunday, Mother's Day, and instead I was actually going driving with Bill Ransom, who I knew as Handsome Ransom, and Handsome Ransom came to pick me up down the block in his powder blue Gremlin. Remember those? And Handsome Ransom had a driver's permit. So we didn't go too far. We were just kind of anxious to drive, and I was kind of excited to drive with him. We didn't go too far. We actually went down the block of Avers Avenue where I lived. There had been a lot of robberies on our block of late. So some of the neighbors noticed the car in front of their home. It was kind of a strange car. And they happened to call the police. So all of a sudden, we were kind of smooching, and it got really, really bright because there was a police car in front of us and behind us. So I said, Bill, I think something's wrong. And the policeman came to the car, and they knocked on the window and rolled down the window. Can I see your license and registration? And he said, well, officer, I don't really have my license yet. I have my permit. My sister dropped us off here. She's visiting her friend, and she's coming back to pick us up. And I looked like, not a good story, Bill. I mean, now I live down the street, so I keep saying to the officer, no, he makes us get out of the car. So we're standing there. I said, officer, I live right down the street, like 5 houses down. Can I just go home? No, you may not. So I'm standing there, and next thing I know, all of a sudden, I see my mother's face over the steering wheel. Now, she's called the O'Grady's, and she knows I'm not studying over there. And so I see her. She's in her red Buick Riviera over the steering wheel, like, oh, my God. And I'm standing there with the policemen, like 4 of them, and Bill. Now, I'm like, officer, there's my mother. Can I please go home with her? There she is. So she gets out of the car. She's hysterical. And I just keep repeating, can I please go home, please go home. Anyway, so he says, okay, you can go home in the patrol car. Now I go to get in the front seat. Bill, I don't know what he's talking with the officers. I'm done with him. And I just want to go home. And so I go to get in the front seat of the patrol car. Sorry, regulation, I got to go in the back seat of the patrol car. Now we follow my mother home, a few houses down to the driveway. And my father's there in the front door with my 3 younger sisters. And he comes up to the door, lets me out, and he says, Mr. and Mrs. Doherty, I just want to assure you that Bill and Lisa were both fully clothed. And I'm like, oh my God. Now my sister Jennifer says, Lisa, you're like Mary Magdalene or something. I'm like, oh. That's my story.
Thank you all for coming.